since you're starting YouTube, what do you need? Should you get expensive equipment and all? For me, if you're gonna be starting up YouTube, just get, you're gonna have to get a camera. That's if you know how to work the camera. If you don't know how to work the camera, use your phone. They were saying a lot to use your phone, but when I first started YouTube, I used my phone. The quality was alright. This quality is amazing because I have the camera. But yeah, my phone, I had so much issues. You record, sometimes the videos are missing. Like you're recording, right? It's there, it's showing you it's recorded, but the file did not save. It didn't record all of it. When you recorded half, and then you have to record. Like, I don't have time for all this. This was too much issues and stuff recurring. The lighting was not great, and then you gotta worry about using the back because the front, what is it called, the front camera doesn't work properly, but the back does, and then you gotta find something for the back. A camera, you just pop it up and you pop it open, done. I already knew how to use the camera, but every camera is different. But I learned how to use the camera. The tripod is a saver, I'm telling you. Tripod saver. I got it. Boom. I used my phone. I used my iPad when I first started. iPad was great, but the, what is it called? You couldn't hear what I had to say. I had to get a mic. I didn't get a mic until last year, unfortunately, but that mic didn't pick up. Yes, there's certain kind of mics you're supposed to get for it to pick up, like if you're talking long or whatever. But yeah, it's just so much stuff you have to invest in. You don't really have to invest, but when you're starting, I'm telling you, use your phone if you can, but get a camera. If you're a person that, you know, using your phone is just too much or whatever, get a camera. I'm telling you, G7X, get that camera. Editing software, start off with iMovie if you don't know what you're doing or whatever, because that's what I started off with. One, because it was free and you're like, I don't have money. I started off with iMovie, and then I was like, iMovie is it's a little too basic, but doesn't have everything I wanted. Like, sometimes it will frustrate me because once you're trying to do certain things, it doesn't allow you. You're like, oh, I don't want this. Boom, I got Final Cut Pro because I studied it. I watched all the other YouTubers use it and whatever. I got Final Cut Pro. No, when did, yes, okay. So I started I made my channel 2017 in March. I didn't end up posting until July. I ended up getting Final Cut Pro, and I believe at the end of July as well, when I started posting. But I started using Final Cut Pro more in August. But I did when I first started. Yes, when I first started, I posted in March. No, I didn't post in April. I started posting in April, and I was using iMovie. And then I used Splice. Splice was amazing. But what I didn't like about Splice is it didn't capture all my videos properly. I'm like, so yeah, I used different type of ads. But when I got Final Cut Pro, everything was amazing. They say you don't need editing software. You do. If you're a person like me that when you speak and you're like, or whatever, and you want special effects and stuff. Like when I say special effects, like you see how I edit and you chop and you have this transition, then yes. But for apps, I just can't do apps because of my hands, and it's a lot of work. But computer, done. You're like done quickly. App, it takes a while, and then your phone freezes, your phone dies. Like, ooh, most important thing, how do you come up with content? For me, as you can see now, because of the pandemic, I'm just going with the flow. Whatever I signed up for, VidCon, right? VidCon Now, whatever VidCon Now posts and I'm interested, I do that, and then I come tell you my thoughts, my opinions, and all that. They said they just create whatever they want to create. Also, they follow what is that word, recommended page. I do not follow what is on the recommended page, because who looks at the recommended page? I don't, to be honest. I don't. DGG was saying to look at your trending. I tend to go on trending, but sometimes that trending is not popular because I live in Canada, so obviously they're going to show me what is trending in Canada. I'm like, that's not what's popping because my CPM is from the States. So, and most of my viewers are from, like, yeah, most of my viewers are from the States, so me making videos about Canada, yes, it's good, but like the stuff I see on my trending is so boring, and most of the good trending is music videos or something. I can't continue to do reaction videos, I'm sorry, because of the music. I want to do the audio, but I'm not trying to get a copyright claim, so I try to stay away from it as much as possible. And I want to do other things. I do reactions here and there, but I don't want my channel to be just based on reactions. I want to do other things. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, and they were saying how to come up with titles. Yes, coming up with titles and making thumbnails is hard. But I love how I did Vlogmas. So Vlogmas was an amazing experience for me. It has helped me come up with thumbnails, because I used to struggle making thumbnails, like coming up with just which position I want the thumbnail, what goes here and there. But doing Vlogmas helped me. So now it does take me time to come up with thumbnails, but it takes me less time than I did when I did it last year, if that makes sense. Because before Vlogmas, I'll be sitting there for hours, be like, oh, do I like this? I'll make 3, 4, 5 types of thumbnails, and I'll be like, Mom, can you help me choose whatever? The max now that I make thumbnails is 2, and I'm like, okay, out of these 2, which one do you like? All right, boom, I'm posting that up. I don't care. Boom, boom. And then sometimes when I don't like the thumbnail, everybody likes the thumbnail. They're saying thumbnails help you get views too. Yes, but if your content is good, then they're saying trying to make content that is good from beginning to end and look at your retention. Sometimes it's not good to look at your retention, because it's going to mess up your flow with when you're recording. So yeah, I think I touched on everything. So basically, when you're starting, just do whatever platform works for you. Like if you're starting off with YouTube, join whatever other platform you want to join that is best for you, so that you can stay motivated and continue to create. When it comes to equipment, get what you can, and if you can't get all the equipment you need, just start with whatever you have. This is why I started YouTube late, because I didn't have all the equipment. Trust me, I needed a camera, I needed a MacBook Pro. Hands down, I needed a MacBook Pro, because I had Windows. I used that for school. That time I was in school, Windows messed up everything, like viruses and all, and blah blah blah. But MacBook Pro, I'm able to edit. Everything is Gucci. When I first started, everything was Gucci. I had everything that I needed. When you have Windows, for me, I just couldn't do much, because I didn't know much Windows softwares. But I feel like if I knew about softwares, the only software I would get is Premiere Pro. I wouldn't get no other software, because any other software, their editing style, I don't like how the editing style is. I only like Premiere Pro editing style. I just started liking it, and I mostly like Final Cut Pro. So I was like, I am getting a Mac. I don't care. I'm getting my Final Cut Pro. Did all that. Got my camera. I got my camera, I believe, like a few months. No, not even a few months. Let's count. When did I get my camera? No, I got this in July, because they're having the Boxing Day. No, I think I ended up getting the 80D. Yes, I got the 80D first, but I don't know. No, it had to be. I got the 80D the same year, but at the end of the year. So July was when I started posting everything, right? So July, August, September, October, November. So like 5 months later, but it took me the whole year. Okay, so March, right? April, May, June, July. Okay, we're not gonna say April. We're gonna say April, right? April is when I started, right? So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So 7 months later, I was like, I have to invest in a camera, because I am tired. I don't have space. Space was my problem. Remember, I keep telling, space is still a problem now, but space before was even worse for my phone. Like, I ran out of space because I needed it for work, pictures and other stuff. Like, I had everything saved on my phone. So I invested in the camera as quick. I was like, I need a camera. I'm just gonna wait till it comes on sale. So I waited. Boxing Day, boom, I got it. And yeah, everything gradually. Like, I studied, trust me. So me starting YouTube was a long time coming. I really wanted to do YouTube 2012 was like, okay, I think I want to do YouTube, but I don't know, I need to take it step by step, you know what I mean? And then 2017 I was like, I don't know. Mom was like, just start. I just started, boom. I had to make sure I got everything, and then I was still doing YouTube slowly and yeah, now I'm here. So yeah, when you're doing YouTube and anything, when you're first starting, take your time, but always be consistent. Do not fall off, because if you fall off, things happen. Speaking of coming up with thumbnails, the guy was saying that he uses an app called Inspire Me. So he takes a title from Inspire Me and he just creates any other title. For me, I create whatever title I feel like creating, or I just use vidIQ or TubeBuddy. This is what wastes my time, because I am so eager to post the content, and then I'm like, oh, I now have to go see whatever matches with it. Now I gotta go see which tags before I just boom 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 post that without worrying. I hope that titles don't really matter anymore after, and tags, because before titles and tags did not matter, but now it's really important. I hope, again, the titles and tags really fall out, because it's a lot of work. I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. But yeah, I am talking too much. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and understood everything I said. I hope it was informative. Thank you for watching, and yeah, please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, do all that jazz, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye y'all.